Hey Leos, I'm Island Turtle. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is the monthly general video, Sun and Rising Venus and Jupiter. Keep in mind when I say monthly, I do these but once for each respective sign. I'm a little bit behind. Readings come as they need to come, right? You guys know I've been a little bit out of commission. You can still hear it in my voice. I'm getting there though. I'm getting better. I've been dealing with like cold flu-like symptoms, which I do think part of it is like ascension symptoms, but you can think of it as one and the same, right? So it's just what I've been dealing with, but I am getting there. So Leos, I want to just go ahead and get right into your reading, but I'm like, I forgot my spiel. I haven't like done one of these in a while. Oh, there's a part two. Can't forget about part two. There's a part two over on Patreon. You can also find it on Vimeo. Link is down below. What else? Oh, keep in mind that these are timeless. So whenever you come across this and whenever you're not resonating with it, and that is totally fine. Comment, oh my God, it made me laugh so hard. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Leos, hi Lions. So one of the things that was coming through for you really strongly was the word kingdom. Kingdom. That has this feeling like you're really focused on your kingdom, however you want to view that. It feels like for some of you, it's like a territorial sort of a thing, which is kind of interesting. Some of you guys are maybe you guys are focusing on property. Maybe you guys are focusing on your home. Maybe some of you it's legacy or it's a little bit more than that. I feel like you're in emperor mode actually. I was being shown the emperor card pretty predominantly for you. A lot of red. I'm seeing a lot of red. I feel like your root chakra is being really highlighted right now. Root work has been something that's been very big for the collective. I keep meaning to do a podcast episode, but I'm trying to wait till like I'm a little bit more my voice is a little bit more consistently stable before I go and do that second episode. But yeah, the root chakra is being highlighted here for you. Also the crown too. I think Scorpio might have had that. One of the signs or elements had that recently, like the root and the crown. But I'm feeling that with you. It's on your kingdom. Might be some recent discomfort or some recent sadness. Some of you, this could just be residual, like as part of your root work, and it's coming up and out. Yeah, this feels very similar to Scorpio or water signs with what I've channeled at some point in time the last couple of weeks. But Leos, that's what I'm getting for you. Also, something that I've noticed has been coming up a lot in the collective too is Hercules. Hercules has been coming up a lot, and I was also getting that with you, and I was like, okay, interesting. So if Hercules is a personal synchronicity for you, then I wouldn't be surprised. They keep showing me the Five of Cups. I don't think you've lost your kingdom. I think this is you about, I think this is, Jesus, I think this is about you focusing on your kingdom or heading home to where your kingdom is, like where you feel like you are safe in your kingdom. That's what it feels like to me, which is why I think there's so much like root chakra emphasis here for you, Leos. It's about where you feel safe, where you feel at home, and what home is. But they're saying it's not just a home, it's about the kingdom. It's about the kingdom, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some cards. I do have a new deck that I'm super excited to use, and we're gonna use it for clarifiers. I know, wow. I gotta get the link up so you guys, if you guys are curious about this deck, it's a new deck. I think it's only been available for like a week or two, maybe. I actually pre-ordered it and I forgot, and then I showed up in the mail and I was like, oh, exciting. Anyway, I'm gonna try to put a link down below for that if you guys are curious about it. But I actually do want to start with the energy oracle cards. They're calling to me. All the decks I have are linked below, by the way. So starting with these ones. My lions. Lions, you don't feel very liony right now. What's going on? Actually, interesting. Hercules has a lion cloak, if memory serves. I do believe the Hercules constellation, though. I think that actually spans across like Scorp Sag. I know it's near Vega and Lyra. So yeah, like I think it spans Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, the constellation of Hercules. I'm only mentioning because, like I said, I think that's a collective thing that's going on right now. It's a collective energy aspect that's coming up for the collective right now. And I'm just feeling it with your reading, so that's why I'm mentioning it. Anyway, any messages or insights for my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, I saw the Archangel Michael card. Any messages or insights for my Lions? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Yeah, it's like you guys feel sad, you guys feel down, you guys even feel a little lethargic. Like you're moving kind of slow. And that's okay. If that's where you're at, that's where you're at. But they're showing me the Ten of Pentacles. They keep bringing it back to like being focused on your kingdom. That's what they just keep bringing me back to for you. Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and then I keep seeing this like Five of Cups. It's I feel like whatever this sadness is or whatever this like discomfort is, because some of you it's just a discomfort, maybe a little bit of a restless feeling. And again, it could be residual from whatever root work you're doing, but however it's important to you, what really matters to you, integrity is definitely a part of this too. Nice, nice. It's very, very much like the lesson in Mercury retrograde too right now as well. Um, yeah, putting more of a focus on what your kingdom really is. Having more integrity for yourself as well. That's part of coming home. That's that energy of coming home, or like, you know, taking your throne, so to speak, as far as like self-empowerment. When we start to have more integrity for ourselves and we start to like, you know, raise our standards for ourselves, we put ourselves back on our thrones, right? And there may be other people who are not like responding so well to that. That also just tends to happen, right? People fall out of resonance when you shift. Any messages or insights from my lions? It disconnected for a second, so I have no idea what it caught or didn't catch. With this Mercury retrograde energy. But yeah, I don't even feel like you're in fire. I feel like you're in earth and water. Hold on. And more so like, no, you're in both, but like I just feel that heavy earth energy. It's like you feel a little dense. You feel a little dense, you feel a little slow. Your body might even feel a little dense and a little slow. Cards are spilling. Any other messages or insights from my lions? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Venus, I just felt my Venus Leos. Ooh, hi Venus Leos. Hello. How have you guys been doing? It's funny, I was gonna say, I don't feel like you're in any fire. My Venus Leos, you guys might be in your fire. I just felt that like surge of like sexual energy. I just felt that. Interesting. That is not for most of my Leos, that's for sure. Anyway, any other messages or insights for my lions? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let yourself slow down if you need to. There's nothing wrong with taking your time. There's nothing wrong with paying attention to what it is you need, because they're showing me the star card. Those of you who feel, especially the physical like density, like if you're feeling like slower, tired, fatigued, heavy, whatever, there's a reason for that. Pay attention to that. Showing me the star card, there's healing that's taking place there, and it might be physical. Some of you could be spiritual, energetic, or emotional, because that Five of Cups energy for some of you. But yeah, if you are feeling dense, heavy, fatigued, take time. Pay attention to that. Pay homage to that. That's usually a sign of something. That's usually a sign that like, hey, something needs attention. You know, something needs time. Oh, not what I expected for my lions. Door to Romance, and number 33, master number. All of the master numbers have different lessons tied to them. Like 11 is awareness, 22 is self-mastery, 33 is mastery of co-creation. So interesting. We have door to romance here. Door to romance, especially in a reading like this, it's much more about like door to the heart. Door to the heart, door to the heart, door to the heart. Opportunities and paths that are really about what makes you happy, what fills you with passion, what fills you with joy, what fills you with love, right? Interesting. Journey in reverse. Yeah, it feels like this is delayed. It feels like this is delayed. It's like the keys to your kingdom is through your heart, which makes sense for my lions, right? You guys are heart-centered. You guys are heart-led. Heart of the lion, right? It's that generous part of you, it's that playful part of you, it's that romantic part of you, but it's also the fierce part of you. But yeah, journey in reverse is kind of what I was feeling. It's like you feel slow. You feel like you've slowed down. You feel like you're kind of delayed here with getting to your kingdom, or prioritizing your kingdom, or being in your kingdom. It's about the keys to the kingdom, and it's from the heart. your heart will lead you to your kingdom if you're not already there. If this is about, this can also be about maintaining your kingdom as well. If you've had some recent changes go on, how can you maintain or hold on to what your kingdom represents, or feeling, maintaining the feeling of being at home within yourself, feeling stable and secure within yourself? Again, that root chakra. Well, changes are happening, right? Maybe there's a detour that's been coming up for you, and it's bringing up some emotions. If it's bringing up emotions, I have a feeling you're having a very hard time not paying attention to that, like honoring that, recognizing that, accepting that you got some emotions coming up here. But anyway, this is like, delay is not always a bad thing. It's not always a bad thing. I really feel like it's actually just necessary. Any other messages or insights from my lions? And like I said, if you already feel at home within yourself, if you already are in your kingdom, it's about maintaining that through times of change, through times of upheaval, through times of detours. I actually want to use the word discourse specifically. The word discourse specifically is coming up. Some of you could also have some travel recently or coming up that maybe has, there's like some weird disruption that is taking place with some travel. Any other messages or insights from my lions pertaining to this spread? Third eye chakra in reverse with Metatron, and then we have walking away in reverse. Lions. This feels like kind of what I picked up in the weekly for the fire signs a little bit. Like there's an avoidance going on, like a not recognizing something. Some of you it's avoidance, but I think for the most part it's like, I don't want to say you're blind to it. That's not what I want to say. Like illusion. It's not seeing something clearly. I'll put it that way. That's why there's a slowing down that's happening around this whole like kingdom, being at home within yourself, or maintaining your kingdom, maintaining your sense of stability, all of that stuff, because I can see it with journey and walking away. Those are both cards that indicate change or movement or towers of some kind. Some sort of shifting that's been going on here. And with the third eye chakra in reverse, it's like, it's not a blindness. What is this word? It's like it's almost like if you're walking around in the world and someone put like a sheer blindfold on your eyes, like you can see, but you can't. So it's like, it's kind of like illusion, kind of not. It's just like not clear, right? It's not clear how to navigate this. It's not clear how to stay stable. It's not clear how to like maintain this sense of home within the self, or maintain your kingdom, or go after your kingdom, get your kingdom. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like whatever these changes are or have been, it's creating this lack of clarity, and it's kind of like, whoa, wait. What do I do about this? What do I do here? There we go. That's really more what it is that I'm feeling. Overall, yeah, confusion. Thinking man in reverse. With man holding a coin, woman holding a heart, keys to the kingdom. Wow, with cornucopia. Cornucopia is basically the fruits of the kingdom. The honey and the nectar of the kingdom. Now, this could be involving many people. We literally have 3 character cards here that are explicit. So this could be about like a family situation, a relationship, a social group, even a business. But for the most part, I feel like this is just about you. Okay, this is about Leo. This is about what home is for Leo, within and without, what that looks like, what that feels like, how to attain it, how to maintain it. That's what it is for my lions, okay? So take it as it resonates, okay? But with thinking man being the overall card, your main overall energy, it's what I was saying before. It's like something is not super clear here for you. It's really just has this feeling of like, what do I do? How do I handle this? Which is why I need to slow down. That's why you need to take a little time. I almost want to say, like, you could even just need like a few days of just being with yourself, maybe just resting. Even underneath cornucopia, we have rest and rejuvenation in reverse, with victory in reverse. Whatever this change is, some of you didn't see it coming, or maybe didn't want to see it coming, but it's happening. It's happening, or it happened, and now you need to figure out what to do, how to deal with it. I think whatever this shift is, you didn't want this shift. It was unwanted. Some of you may actually feel really blocked. Some of you might even feel like they're bringing me back to Hercules. The labors of Hercules. That's what they're actually bringing me to. The labors of Hercules. There were 12 labors. I recommended the podcast, I think in the weekly, the mythology podcast. Totally check it out. It's so much fun. I love it. Anyway, especially like for anybody who taps into these different like consciousnesses. And when I say that word, I'm speaking to like gods, goddesses, right? Or like hero stories, like Hercules is a consciousness. It's actually, I want to say it's more like an archetype, but that's also consciousness. Anyway, well, coming back. Yeah, some of you feel blocked. Some of you feel like, how did this monster boulder get in my way? I can't see the way. I can't see the way. I can't totally see the way, but there is a way. There is a way. There is a way. This walking away card in reverse is really sticking out to me. Some of you are, is it attachment? No, it is. Some of you, it's attachment. Some of you are really attached to how something really needs to be. Just be aware of that. Because there's wanting to have a certain experience, but then attaching to it is something different, right? There's something going on with that. There's more going on with that walking away card in reverse. But let's go ahead and pull some more cards, and then we're going to go ahead and get into part 2, okay? I'm going to use the Midnight Magic cards here. I just love it. I love the art, and I was getting to know this deck earlier today too in my morning session, and I really like it. Any other messages or insights from my lions pertaining to this spread? It's through the heart. Leos, the way forward is through the heart. No matter what this change is, this perceived delay, this perceived challenge, upheaval, shift, it's through the heart. Heart forward, heart forward. And like I said, like that 5 of Cups energy I was getting, you need to acknowledge that. It's part of getting the keys to the kingdom. Or maintaining or keeping the keys to the, keeping the keys to the kingdom. You gotta acknowledge it. Any other messages are into this spread? Let's see. Temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse can be restlessness, imbalance, excess. I'm getting a little bit of excess here. Some of you guys might be overindulging. Some of you could feel like you're actually kind of depressed. Oh, is that red canary card? No, red cardinal. Red cardinal. Sorry, it just was jumping out because I think that also came up in the weekly, or that was talked about in the weekly. But anyway, temperance in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting, for some of you, I'm definitely getting like indulgence, lethargy. But this is really speaking to imbalance. And I'm also getting this like just uneasiness, just general. Because some of you could be like actually overindulging or indulging in excess because you're avoiding that 5 of Cups. You're not wanting to acknowledge that 5 of Cups, really feel that 5 of Cups, like numbing out, kind of. Feels a little bit like numbing out. Any other messages or insights from my lions pertaining to this spread? Yeah, 4 of Cups. Temperance in reverse with the 4 of Cups. That's totally a depressive energy. This is literally numbing out with these 2 cards here. If you also had like the 5 of Cups here, I would just say that's like extreme part of it, or extreme manifestation of it. But yeah, this feels like numbing out to me. Like disassociating almost. And again, nothing wrong with slowing down, but if you are like disassociating or numbing, um, like kind of zombieing through life a little bit, that's a red flag. Something's up. I mean, something's up. Maybe you need actual physical rest, but I really feel like there's emotions that need to be acknowledged. Because keys to your kingdom are three of the heart. Can't say it enough. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Cups in reverse. So more than likely, this does pertain to a situation as far as like your kingdom is concerned, where other people are concerned. So again, like a family situation, a household situation, friendships, relationships. But yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Cups in reverse. This is feeling like feeling removed from relationships, isolated, lonely. Again, I'm getting like disassociated, numbing, depressed. Oh, Leos. I didn't expect this reading to be as so heavy. Yeah. And then on Temperance with the Four of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups. The 9 and the 4 make a 5. That 5 of Cups energy I was feeling. You feel like what you want suddenly is not available to you. It's not available to you, or emotional satisfaction is eluding you. It's interesting they have a frog here in the Nine of Cups, because I always associate the frog with like emotional cleansing and releasing. Leos, I don't know what has happened, but whatever has happened, it makes you feel like you don't have the Nine of Cups anymore. Some of you could even be a little bit like a shock, like an emotional shock. But you can still have the keys to your personal kingdom, even if it's just about feeling at home within the self through times of change, right? Any other messages or insights for my lions? Eight of Pentacles in reverse, lethargy, feeling not very productive, even procrastinating, stuff not really working out. I'm getting a little bit of like a head fog, Seven of Cups energy. Like, again, some of you might be intoxicating yourselves, like with drinking or anything like that. I just feel a little bit like, ooh, like suddenly my brain's not working. That's also what depression can do too. Overall, we have Three of Cups. Ooh, with the Empress, and there's that 5. There's that 5 with the bad news card. Page of Wands in reverse with lack of peace, Six of Swords in reverse, and attachment. Eight of Cups in reverse, my God, with the 5 of Wands, and there's the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups, and then 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the Kingdom, upside down. Okay, it is like this overall energy, the 3 of Cups, the Empress, and the 5. This is what you've lost. This is the feeling of what you've lost. I'm going to say the feeling. 3 of Cups and Empress. 3 of Cups and Empress is really abundant. That's feeling abundant. That's feeling like you have like, you know, love in the form of tribe or home or kingdom, emotional support, right? Some of you guys, this could be about reconciliation too, just because we do have Temperance here and the 3 Cups, both those cards about reconciliation. But this to me feels like when you are really, rooted in that feeling of home within yourself and within your tribe or within relationships, like you really feel like I am home, this is what you're feeling. You're feeling very safe, very, very safe, very nourished. That's what's coming through really strongly. Very nourished. And now you have the 5 of Cups. Like you're mourning that. And I want to say, like, I don't think this feeling, this experience is gone. I want to say that's like part of this like fogginess, this like lack of clarity. I feel like it's rooted in a belief system, right? It's like when we go through towers or changes or shifts or losses or what, I'm also noticing the 3s. Oh my God, 3. And remember your first card was 33. Just saying. Anyway, when we go through shifts and changes, when things catch us off guard and we feel like what we want or what we've been enjoying is suddenly taken, sometimes that's the illusion of it, right? It's gone forever. The way you've been experiencing it in all its detail is gone. And there's nothing wrong with like feeling sad about that or unhappy or uncomfortable about that. but it doesn't mean you still can't experience that feeling in some way, shape, or form, right? And that's like, especially for those of you where this is about maintaining that sense of feeling at home and nourished within the self, no matter what's changing in your life or in your relationships, that's part of the challenge of holding on to that, right? And then with the Five of Cups, we do have the Page of Wands in reverse. That does indicate to me that there was some sort of event that took place that was not to your liking, not what you wanted, not what you wanted to hear or find out. And then we have the Six of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is feeling really stuck. This is feeling stuck in the mind and emotionally, like not being able to move on or not being able to move past this, like this experience. I want to say it's an experience here. And like I said, underneath that Eight of Cups in reverse, Five of Wands with the Seven of Cups, that's part of that like fogginess I was getting. And again, feeling stuck, feeling conflicted, feeling uncomfortable. And Ten of Pentacles in reverse because you feel like the kingdom is no longer there. You feel like you're not home within yourself. You don't feel like you're steady within yourself. But I just keep wanting to say that's a perceptional choice. Okay? Even if kingdom, even if that has changed, it doesn't mean you still can't have home. It just might have to look different. And I think you definitely need to feel this Five of Cups. I think you need to move through this Five of Cups. I think you definitely need to stop numbing. Some of you are seriously numbing because Nine of Cups with Temperance in reverse and Four of Cups as well, that can also really like allude to addiction or vices or like numbing out with stuff like that. Okay. All right, Lions. I'm going to go ahead and move into part 2 and see what else we can get for you guys. I wish you guys luck in this. Like I said, take your time. If you guys need a timeout, take a timeout, but allow yourself to really acknowledge these feelings and really experience these feelings. And I want to say also allow yourself to take a different perspective here. If you need to do some root work, do some root work because it's always beneficial to be grounded and steady within ourselves no matter what's happening. But yeah, Leos, I want to say like your keys to the kingdom are always available to you. It's just a matter of perspective. And it's a matter of how you handle things, right? So I'm going to move on to part 2, but I wish you guys luck. And I will see you guys very soon, okay? Don't forget to check out the website and Patreon and Vimeo, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Take care.